nothing quite like a great rivalry matchup in college football. The bitterness, the intensity, the lifetime of memories that will come as a result of what we're about to see in this one. It's the Toledo Rockets. The Rockets ready to kick it away first. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. These rivalry games can really get the blood pumping, and we'll see who can manage their emotions best early.
Everyone's been waiting for this game, right? You know, both of these teams have had this game circled all the way back to the beginning of the offseason, so you got to be able to play under control.
With passion, with energy, with hatred, because it's a rivalry game, but keep your emotions in check and making sure I'm controlling what I can control.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Dropping back, it's Powers. Makes the grab. That'll be enough for a fresh set of downs. He gets it to the 32. With a first down, they'll snap it from the 32. It's a draw. Might have a chance. They get him at the 42, but he picked up 10 there. Offense getting set for first down. This time he wants to throw. Escapes the pressure to his right. He's got his man. Tackled there by the defense. Following the completion, we get a stoppage to check out the injured player. That's their freshman quarterback who was injured on the play. As they attend to him, Holly will keep an eye on things for us. Second down, they'll go to the air. Under fire. Got a man. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the first down. Offense threatening at the 45-yard line on 1st and 10. Here's the handoff. And they'll wrestle him to the ground after a short gain. Now, I know you two never faced off against each other in an actual rivalry game other than the Thanksgiving morning turkey bowl. But knowing you two the way I do and the way you know each other, Jesse, what would you have done to try to throw Pollock off a little bit on a stage like this?
In our opening 10-play script, I would have had David Pollock cut blocked, maybe even double-team high-low, chop blocked on every single play early.
Which is illegal, you bum. That's fine. That's fine. You know what? I guess in retaliation to that, we would have just roughed the passer over and over, taking the 15-yard penalty.
Breaks into the open. He rolls all the way down to the 5-yard line before they finally get him stopped.
He can throw it. He can buy time. He can run it. What can't he do? This guy's so talented. When he does stuff like this, there's no way to stop it. There's no way to coach a defense up against this. He's just really fast, and I can't catch him.
Can the D deny them on? Second and goal. Keeps it on the option. And he's into the end zone for a touchdown.
And you knew his legs were a weapon, and he shows it to you right there, running it into the end zone. And this offense, man, they are a good offense, and they are in a good rhythm early in this football game. We talked about the quarterback. We talked about his speed. He can make these type of plays, and on the first drive, Palmer, the defense didn't have any answers. They better find some.
Yeah, it's going to be hard to find them, too, just because of that athleticism and just how he can attack defenses with his arm, with his feet, the different playmakers surrounding him as well. There's a lot to get prepared for in a week when you're playing against this offense, and I just think they saw everything there on that opening drive. They're going to have to do some soul-searching on the sidelines early.
So Toledo's offense will come out to go on the attack for the first time. We expect to see plenty of this guy and Corey Smith. They want him to take care of the ball, do the dirty work, be good in pass pro, and make plays when he has a chance.
And you got to love this guy's speed. And to me, David, that's the one thing that really separates him from most other running backs in college football. There are so many guys at this level that can make you miss, and they can get in the second level, they can run through tackles, catch the ball, block, all that stuff. This guy, though, has home run breakaway speed. If he gets past your second level, he's out.
And you see defenses take angles on him, and he just outruns them. Like, he's just got that extra gear that's different, that scares you. You can tell people are trying to play so fast to try to catch up. So, number one job for this defense, man, try to make him play in a phone booth, right? Like, don't let him get out in space and get matchups like on a linebacker. Not a good matchup from you. You will lose that.
He'll be knocked out of bounds right at the 40-yard line. Good pickup there.
Well, after watching the other offense go down the field to score a touchdown, you know this guy's trying to lead his offense to do the exact same thing. That was a big third down. I know there's a lot of football left to play, but you're trying to establish confidence as early as possible. That last throw is really going to help out your team.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage, and getting running backs on the ground.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. Now this offense tries to figure out a way to move the chains after the second down misfire. Here's a hit. Makes the grab. Breaks a tackle, and he might go. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be first down. And the Rockets are moving quickly down the field. Looking to throw, it's Richter. Rushes on him. Finds his tight end.
Nice quick throw there. And it's so important for quarterbacks to be able to find a rhythm and to be comfortable and confident. You want to just get the ball out quickly, make it an accurate and easy throw. And you can tell that these two guys, they rep that play in practice all the time, and it's now showing up here on game day.
Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Smith. Nowhere to go. Same song, second verse, as this defense is ready for this guy. The Rockets come to the line on third and short, trying to convert here. Wide receiver comes in motion. Bully ball on third and short. Knocked down in the backfield, and that'll bring up fourth down. And they'll pat the kicker on the tail and tell him to go give it a shot. He's going to have to break out the thunderfoot on this one, a 57-yard attempt. It's good. That'll bring him to within 4.
How about it? 50-plus, no problem. Big leg, nice accuracy. That's a big-time kick for this young man.
On the run from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. All right, guys, so here's the offense back on the field again. Off to a good start here, and back to work now with a 7-3 lead. Finding open areas. There he goes. They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's first down. Swapped into the field, and we'll get it going in the second. So first down here as they go back to work. This time he wants to throw. On target. Pickup of 5 is now 2nd and 5.
And listen, I know that wasn't a huge gain. It was positive, but I like doing more of that in today's college football. I'm just going to try to give my playmakers a chance to do damage in space away from all the big boys inside.
With the catch, it's Aguilar. And they'll spot it at the 45. That's good enough for a first down. keeping it on the ground with the single back.
And I think that's really the key to this football team. You saw it last week, man. Everything kind of falls into place when he gets the football and the ground game gets going. And I think when you play a rivalry game with emotion, with passion, like settle everybody in, run the football, and be more physical.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. From the gun, wants to pass. He's got the tight end. Couldn't ask for much more there. A first down, and they're down to the 42. New set of downs after the completion. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. And the defense will corral the quarterback, and down he goes at midfield. Now, after the sack, there is a man still down. This drive was rolling, and then it got thrown into reverse. Here's a 2nd and 18. Dropping back, it's Powers. Got it set up on the outside. And they're able to get him down.
And I think that's a built-in play for this offense. You saw the pressure immediately get to the quarterback on first down. You get him sacked. Well, how do you slow down the pass rush? You run the screen game. You invite those guys upfield, let them run by, and then you throw it over their heads. So a lot of times this is about controlling that pass rush and not letting them pin their ears back on the quarterback.
On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Finds him out of the backfield, and they'll stop him about 5 yards short of the first. Now on 4th down and 5, they'll try to move the chains. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. It's dropped, and oh, what a tough way to end this drive. And that decision will be questioned for a while. Running inside, it's Smith. They can rely on this guy to pick up solid yardage when they need it, and he's out to the 43. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. They'll move the wide receiver. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. Just shy of midfield at the 47. The defense needs a 3rd down stop. Keeps it himself. Tackle behind the line of scrimmage, and what a big 3rd down stop by this defense. And the Rockets will send out the punt unit. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. And the punt will hit at the 7, and they can't corral it. It goes into the end zone. It'll come out to the 20. So, guys, we'll see this offense again. They've got it back after that last drive stalled out, and they were stopped on 4th down, David.
Yeah, and they put a little bit of a drive together, but, Jesse, they stalled on the other side of the field, and they got to find a way to keep that momentum going as they get closer to the end zone.
Oh, he's got some space. Makes the tackle at the 30 after he picked up 10.
If you want to test the physicality of the defense, get the toss play going. Get the outside run game working, because those DBs are going to have to find ways to fight off blocks, and you're going to find out.
Could be an alley. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Give to the single back. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. After losing a couple on that last play, here's 2nd and 12. After the run, now to throw. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf. Here they come, facing 3rd and long from the 40. Making side adjustments here. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Escapes the pressure going right. Turns it on in midfield. Out of bounds at the 43-yard line after the huge pickup. Now it's a first down from the 43-yard line. He'll set up to throw. That's reeled in. It's Prince. Found a little bit of room to operate, but he'll be stopped just short of the first down. And now on second down for this offense. They'll run play action. Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42. It'll be third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Gliding to the right, still trying to make a play. Got it inside the 10. So close to that end zone. He could almost taste it, but it'll be first and goal for this offense. The defense uses a timeout. That's their first. And they're really frustrated having to use that after giving up the first down. The huge play got him on the porch, but now they got a kick in the door. Tries it on the sneak. No room to run, and he stopped right at the line of scrimmage. It'll be second and goal. Trying to save time on defense, they use their second timeout. They'll get together to decide how to play this second down. Trying to pound their way in. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Wanting to stop the clock on defense, they use their third and final timeout. They'll take a moment to gather their thoughts and put together a plan for this third down play. How about this defense just wrecking the offense on the last two plays and forcing a third and goal? Fires into the end zone. Now it's a battle for the ball. It's caught. Touchdown.
What a fantastic route that time. If you're going to be able to throw the ball down in this area of the field where the windows close so quickly, you have got to be precise with the route running, and that's what happened right there. That's an easy connection between the QB and his target for the score.
Oh, look at Mr. Hands taking the squibber inside the 30. They get him stopped, but not before he gets it out to the 40-yard line. They'll start this drive 60 yards in front of them from their own 40. Off play action on first down. Caught in the backfield, it's Smith. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. The Rockets with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Shakes off the defender. A confident, tough, efficient run gets it up to the 44. They'll hurry to the line here to try to get off that third down play. Dropping back, it's Richter. Under fire. Unleashes one. Got his man downfield. Just outside the red zone as they pick up the first down. They'll spot it at the 22. And we are headed to halftime. Both squads headed into the locker room to make some adjustments. Gives us an opportunity to check in with Kevin Connors in our EA Sports College Football Studio Update.
Fellas, welcome into our EA Sports Studios here in Orlando, the Week 2 edition of our College Football Update Show. We begin with the Ole Miss Rebels taking on the number 19 team, the Tennessee Volunteers. And it's Ole Miss who are rewarded for feeding their star. For some reason, he plays better at home, and this team plays better at home, as they did today. That gets their record to 3-0 on the season. Here now, some other games you may have interest in, and social media has some sharp opinions about the state of things right now. As for your game and an interesting first half, let's take a look at the numbers of note. And yes, football is a game of inches, but man, is that really the case when you consider the length of some of these possessions. Look, I'm not an analytics guy, but I do know this. The team that sustains drives and just moves the sticks might be the team that comes out on top today. That said, let's get back to the field and our guys in the booth to see who comes out on top of this rivalry contest.
All right, Kevin, about ready to start the second half here. We're just about ready to start the second half. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Guys, let's see what Toledo can get done on offense this time. Trailing by a couple of scores, they'd like to generate some confidence here early in the third quarter.
Down 2 possessions, the coaching staff met in at halftime, and they've probably scripted this opening drive. Just like they do at the start of the game, they've now got an idea of what plays they feel most confident in, what plays their quarterback is seeing the best to go out here and execute a score.
Snags it, and he's open. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. The run inside. It's Smith. And a nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground. And the Rockets want to crank the tempo.
Definitely been tough sledding for this guy, especially in the first half. They gave him the ball a bunch, but they just don't have a ton of yards on the ground to show for it at this point. That looked like a pretty good run, though. You just wonder maybe in the second half, if they keep giving him the football, it may start paying some dividends.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. 3 yards, first down for the offense after that penalty. Looking for a man, it's Richter. Oh, they're after him. Makes the grab on the left. And this defense's head is spinning. He gets it down to the 27. Here's an opportunity for this offense in search of its first touchdown. It's 1st and 10.
The offense really struggled in the first half of this game, so it was important coming out of halftime. They were able to generate some momentum and get some rhythm offensively. And right now they look like they have it on this drive. Great news to see the quarterback make that last throw there to pick up the first down. They need him to play great in the second half.
Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Smith. What powerful running, just driving the pile forward for everything he could get. He'll be just a few inches short. The Rockets come to the line needing just inches for the first down. Trying the run, it's Smith. Can't get him to the ground. Picks up enough to give them 1st and 10 from the 13. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Reads it, fires complete. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Gives it on the option. He steps and powers and works his way. They finally get him down at the 2. And the Rockets will try to put one on the board on 1st and goal. Tight end now in motion. A 1st down run on the doorstep. And he's in. Touchdown, Rockets.
And the offense punches it in again, and we call his name again. That's 2 touchdowns now in 2 games with still more to be played. I tell you what, I think this guy's name will be called a lot more throughout the season. He's that kind of good.
Well, every coordinator has a couple of 2-point plays in his back pocket. They dialed one up there. They didn't get it. Let's see how that affects the outcome of this one.
The ball squirts through the end zone. That'll be a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. Okay, so here comes the offense returning to the field. Wants to throw on 1st down. Makes the grab. It's Abraham. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. Picked up 5 on that last pass play. Now it's 2nd and 5. Here comes the heat. That one never had a chance. Incomplete.
I wonder how much of that incompletion is due to the pass rush. That quarterback did not have a lot of time to throw that football. This offensive line is going to have to do a better job giving him time.
That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on 3rd down. They bring the punter onto the field now. He'll try to really get into this one. Let's see what he can do with it. Wide open, and it's a foot race. Well, they finally stop him, but he found some running room on that return and really helps out his offense to start this drive. They'll send the back in motion. Running inside, it's Smith. Breaks the tackle. Trying to impose their will on the ground as he stopped after a 5-yard pickup to the 33. The Rockets can really attack on this 2nd and short. Right back to the well. This time the defense was ready, and they stop him in his tracks. They're looking at a 3rd down and short from the 33. Just couldn't find any room, and he wound up throwing it in reverse. They lost yardage. They'll have to settle for a field goal attempt. This is going to have to be unleashed from 54 yards out. And he missed it. No good. Guys, after that miss, we are still sitting on a 5-point game.
And sometimes I just feel like 4th down, man. Just go for it every time. Like the field goal miss, make rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but you left some points off the scoreboard there.
Fires to the wideout. Can't quite make the connection there. Might have led him a little too much. Midweek action for your viewing pleasure. It's 2nd and 10 here in the 3rd quarter. The give. That is a big win for this defense, as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Trying to set up the screen. Makes a grab and room to run. He's at the 30. The 10. Strolls into the end zone for a touchdown.
If I'm a play caller nowadays, man, I want more guys like this. Just versatility. You can see he can catch it out of the backfield like a wide receiver, or he can run it. Nice job catching the football with his hands, using his speed to do the rest and get into the end zone.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Rockets offense looks ready to go on this drive. Last drive ended after a long missed field goal, and they have it back ready to go to work. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. They're working that left side. Could not make his way to the corner. After the completion, we see there is a man down, and the clock will stop to check on him. Well, after not getting a thing done on 1st down, it's 2nd and long from the 24. These little gains can start to add up as he gets it up to the 34. You know they'd love to convert this 3rd down after missing a field goal on the last drive. They'll try to run for it. He'll have enough to move the chains. It's 1st down at the 38. And the Rockets come to the line with a new set of downs. Looking for a man. It's Richter. That's caught. It's Newell. Turning it on. They drop him at the 47-yard line, but he'll have plenty to move the sticks. The Rockets are moving quickly down the field. Smith takes the handoff. He gets nothing, and they keep plowing ahead with the running game, and they've got very little to show for it. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Trying to impose their will with the run. There's a little room there. Past the 20. Touchdown, Toledo. Once he got some room, it was over.
Man, how nice is it to be down and you need to score points when you can just hand it to your running back and he can make big plays like that? Jesse, they're going to need more of those to get back in the football game. They've dug themselves a little bit whole, but that was a good start.
Yeah, I think the defense probably kicking themselves too. I don't know if in this 2-minute type situation if they're expecting them to run the football, but somehow, some way, you've got to be able to gang tackle this guy and not let him take it to the house from that distance and score points. Moving forward now, the run defense has got to shore up for this defense.
They'll be able to get off one more play before quarter's end. Power football with the run. They get in the backfield and make the play, and that's how they'll finish off this 3rd period. As we head into the 4th quarter, both teams hoping to rely on the running game. Here's how the two backs stack up. One quarter to go, and might we have the makings of a classic 4th quarter finish. the final period starts with a second down play.
Here we go. Ready, go.
Off play action. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was knocked loose, and third down is coming. Trying to pick up a first down. Wants to adjust the pattern. On third and long, try to convert through the air. They get to him as he throws. And it's knocked away, incomplete on third down.
Yeah, and on money down defensively, you got to find ways to affect the quarterback. Nice job by the defense, getting the pressure, getting to him, getting a hit on him, and forcing the incompletion, and now forcing the fourth down.
Now the offense wants to make sure everything's straightened out, and they call their first timeout. They still have a couple of timeouts to work with in this final quarter. They kick it away on fourth down. Fields the punt and looking for daylight. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. Toledo has the ball. Here comes the offense. This offense trying to keep the momentum going. They scored the last time they had it. The defense got it back for them, and now a chance to take the lead. They've got a first down here. What a start it's been to this season. We've got a great game here. Close ball game, fourth quarter. Couldn't ask for anything more. And they're able to shove him to the turf as they stop him for a short gain. Got 3 on first down. It's 2nd and 7. The run inside. It's Miller. And he showed himself to be a regular Spinderella, but not a lot of room to run. Ball just inside the 40 at the 39. It's 3rd and short. He'll try to get to the marker himself. And he's not going to get the first down. Good stop there.
These read option plays are very hard to stop because you got to have enough guys in the box to play that immediate run, but also always be ready for that quarterback to take the ball and scoot out wide.
And when the quarterback operates this like a magician, it makes it even tougher.
Yeah, when he can see it, read it, and just flat go, those easy plays right there. I mean, he just picks up a little bit of yardage, but he can do it again and again and again, and it's just frustrating.
That fourth down penalty feels as if it is really going to be costly, but we're about to find out now. It's 1st and 10. Nice move there. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down. And the Rockets come to the line with a fresh set of downs. From the red zone, it's Miller. He stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. And off from the shotgun. He just carries it face long into a brick wall and has nothing to show for it again. The Rockets are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Back to throw, it's Richter. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up.
Got to give the defense credit on that play, taking everything away, forcing the incompletion. Now it's decision time. 4th and short, and you're in field goal range. What do you do here?
On 4th down, they'll pass for it. Finds his big tight end. And a short tackle after. And he stopped short. One back in the backfield. He gets the carry. Maybe some room here. He's at the 40. He's at the 20. All the way in for the touchdown.
Man, this guy is such a weapon because he's so dangerous if he gets into the second level. Great vision, and then David shows you the speed.
Just straight wheels, erasing angles. A lot of times when you're chasing guys that are so fast like this, you're like, I got him, I got him. No, I do not. What a big, long touchdown run. Pad those stats, young fella.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. To the air on first down. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18. We'll see if they can dig one up. It goes forward this time on second down from the 18. Looking to fire. Hauls it in. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35. It's a 1st and 10. Now the play fake. Caught near the sideline. It's Bond. And he'll be run out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage. Not a very productive play there. Back to pass, it's Richter. Makes the catch, it's Bond. Makes the grab almost to the first down marker, but a good pickup on that one. They've got it at the 41, 3rd and short, trying to keep the chains moving. Out of the gun to give to the back. He did everything he could to find enough running room, but he'll be stopped about 3 yards short of the first down marker. It's 4th down. On 4th down, going to the air. Unloads to the wideout. He's got it in more than enough for a first down. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on 4th down, and they keep the drive alive.
Well, you got to think here offensively that you may have 2 more possessions in this game. You can still win, but you've got to be aggressive. You've got to start taking shots vertically down the field, throwing to your best players.
And the big tight end, a lot of times that's a bigger strike zone, a bigger dude, and you could tell they put the hit on him, and that ball came out, and it came to the turf. Nice job playing physical by this defense.
Running like he wants that football as he gets to the 37. And the Rockets will hustle to the line. Shotgun snap on 3rd down. Throws to the wideout. Just a Barishnikov-like move on the sideline to tap that toe and get the first down. The Rockets go back to work after moving the chains through the air. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Fires to the wideout. Makes the grab, and he won't be able to push his way in. He stopped at the 1. And the Rockets have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. He wants to throw it. Bring in the heat. And he's sacked. Great work there by this defense. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. To the air, it's Richter. There's the pressure.
Well, the ball hasn't hit the ground very often for this guy in this game, right? He's even still, after that incompletion, over 80% throwing, which is key. Because last game, he was under 50% on his throws. He went back to work, worked on his fundamentals, and that's really showing up here.
Bought a little time, lets it go. Another incompletion on 3rd down. Hang on just a second. I think they're going to try to get the touchdown here. Man, this could be a gamble, guys. They could come up empty. Motion from the wideout. They want to throw it. Trying to barrel in. And he'll haul it in and take it to the end zone. Touchdown, Rockets. Before that score, considering last rites, now all of a sudden, they're not dead yet. In fact, they're feeling much better, and they're alive, and they've got a chance.
And I'm looking on the field right now. I'm looking at their sideline. They're energized, Reese. After that last score, all of a sudden, they believe they can come back and win this game. This is a totally different-looking team than what we saw earlier.
Let's see what this offense has dialed up this time. They saw what happened on that last scoring drive, and now probably feeling a little bit of heat to answer. On the ground, trying to pull the plug on this clock. So the defense trying to maximize their clock management. They use a timeout here, and the 2-minute stoppage is coming.
That's got to be demoralizing if you're the defense. You're trailing. You need to get the ball back. You got to get off the field, but you can't stop the run when they're going between the tackles. This defense is going to have to get a lot more physical, especially in the middle.
They'll snap it from the 39. 1st and 10. To the ground. He's got it again. They went right back to him, and this time the defense was all over him. Nothing to show for that run. The defense quickly calls a timeout, trying to save as much clock as possible. $1:57 left. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Hands it off. Knocked down in the backfield, and boy, this guy's had a good day, but they finally get to him on that run. The defense working to manage that clock. They use the timeout, 1:55 remaining. Now facing a 3rd and long.
Here we go. Ready. 30.
He might want another play.
Go.
On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. On the move to the right and looking for a big one. Goes high to pull it in. Guided out of bounds at the 22. A good play for this offense as they are threatening to score.
Well, he gets the 1st down on that one. I think if he could do it over, though, he would do his best to stay inbounds and try to bleed as much clock. With the lead right now, obviously the clock is their ally. That's something that they're going to work more on in practice as the season progresses.
No matter how much college football changes, realignment, all of that kind of stuff, rivalries are consistent, and winning rivalry games, well, that's just the best.
Because they hate each other so much. So you take the field against your rival. You're able to put forth a performance like that. That is worth its weight in gold, David. Unbelievable effort here by the winning team, and bragging rights now for a while.
Bragging rights for a while. It's a fun thing to be able to accomplish. Now we also got to take in the next couple games, because this is always, there's a letdown that naturally happens after these big rivalry wins. We feel like our chest is poked out. We got to look on to the next game, focus in on this next one.